Nick.
Nick.
Camille.
Camille.
We have a tie team. Camille and Nick, 2 votes each. Camille?
Yes?
In Doctor Who, you play a desperate middle-aged slapper. Why do you think they chose you for the job?
Probably because, yes, no. I think the audition went really well.
Tell me, Camille, in real life,
Yeah.
do you live in a high-rise?
No.
I wondered, because you've not heard of a lawnmower, have you?
I don't garden, I'm sorry. I know I'm rubbish, I'm sorry.
Why are you getting rid of Nick?
I honestly thought that everyone was going to go for me, so I thought Nick would be safe, so...
Not very convincing. So, Nick, you've never heard of Tiger Woods?
Vaguely.
Do Daleks not play golf?
They don't, no. Why would they? They're covered in their own balls. Sorry.
Tell me why Camille in your Dalek voice.
Because her block of flats is too high for us to get her.
Now, when the vote's tied, the strongest link has to cast the deciding vote, and the strongest link was Andrew. Andrew, in Doctor Who, is your character from Planet Hairgel?
No.
Why did you vote for Nick?
Because I voted for Camille last time, so I thought I would give her a break. And he got a question wrong.
OK, well, you've got a choice now between Nick or Camille, who couldn't remember you were in Biker Grove.
She did know, though, didn't you?
I did know it. Just didn't come out.
That's been quite a problem all the way along, hasn't it? OK, are you sticking with Nick?
Yeah, I'll stick with the same answer. Sorry, Nick.
Nick, you are the weakest link.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I've got a funny feeling it will be Camille next. She has an air of defeat about her. You know, she sort of keeps going, oh, God, no. So, yeah, probably Camille.
Round 4, and you have £10,100. Another 10 seconds coming off the time. We'll start with the strongest link from the last round. That's Andrew. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Andrew, the expression related to culinary technology that means to make rapid progress is cooking with what? Gas or wind?
Gas.
Correct. Camille. In pop music, the lyrics, and through it all she offers me protection, a lot of love and affection, are from which UK hit single by Robbie Williams?
Angels.
Correct. Claire. The 1990 film comedy starring Eric Idle as a former gangster and Camille Kajuri as his girlfriend is entitled Nuns on the What?
Run.
Correct. John, in quotations, which artist said in 1968 that in the future everybody will be world famous for 15 minutes?
Andy Warhol.
Correct. Noel, in science, if the abbreviation for the name of an element is called a chemical symbol, the equivalent term for a compound is a chemical what?
Pass.
Formula. David, which TV drama series about a group of British builders working abroad featured Noel Clarke in 2002 as the son of one of the original characters?
Oh, Reader's Own Bet.
Correct.
Bank.
Andrew, in language, what A is an 11-letter word expressing agreement that can also be used as a substitute for the answer yes?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
In language, what A is an 11-letter word expressing agreement that can also be used as a substitute for the answer yes?
Pass.
Affirmative.
Oh.
Camille, in fashion retail, a store employee who works with individual customers to help them choose clothes is known as a what shopper?
Personal.
Correct. Claire, in Doctor Who, Simon Pegg played the editor who was in charge of an orbital news station called what? Satellite 5 or Babylon 5?
Babylon 5.
Satellite 5. John, which adventurer, librarian and spy born in Venice in 1725 claimed in his autobiography to have slept with 122 women?
Casanova.
Correct, Noel. In a phrase referring to a person who is a corrupting influence among good people, which fruit is described as rotten?
Apple.
Correct, David. In human development, it is normal during childhood for which 20 items that grow in the head to loosen and gradually fall out?
Teeth.
Correct, Andrew.
Bank.
In electronics, the device used by Nick Briggs to convey the voice of the Daleks is called a ring what?
Modulator.
Did you help him?
No.
I'm deaf in my right ear.
Are you pretending you helped him? Time's up. And you won a pathetic £450. Whose fault was that? Who's got time and space between their ears? It's time to vote off.
According to the statistics, the strongest link is John. Claire is the weakest link. But will the other players notice this when casting their votes?
Voting over. It's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
Claire. Claire.
Noel.
Camille.
Claire.
Andrew.
No.
Yes, baby.
As Mickey, you're meant to be mad about Rose.
Yeah.
But you bump into Andrew's character and you disappear, don't you? Off into the sunset with him.
No, it's not really like that. See, we go to fight the Cybermen because Mickey is very much like me, is that he...
Dashingly handsome.
Yeah, and for the women, like yourself, real women.
Look how Dr. Jocks voted this time.
I know.
Could you explain that?
Well, you know, the Doctor and Mickey have a kind of tenuous relationship. It did get better with the 10th Doctor, so I'm quite surprised by...
I'm sorry, I do...
No one's asking you.
Oh, okay.
Why, Claire?
Babylon 5? I mean, that's a whole different show.
So, John, why Claire?
Well, kind of hurt me that she didn't know it was Satellite 5, because that's kind of where Jack had his comeuppance with the Daleks, and also where I came back to Earth from.
Claire, are you sure you were in Doctor Who?
I was, yeah. I came in for 2 episodes, but I don't know everything about it.
You don't know Babylon 5 from Satellite 5?
I didn't. It was a complete guess.
And as a result, Claire, you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
It's a fair cop that I got voted off in that round because I could have done more homework about Doctor Who, Torchwood, etc., but I didn't. And yeah, it was an unlucky guess.
Round 5. Your total is £10,550. Another 10 seconds coming off the time. We'll start with the strongest link from the last round. That's John. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. John, what V is a 4-letter word meaning inordinately proud of one's appearance?
Did you say V?
What V is a 4-letter word meaning inordinately proud?
Vain.
Correct. Noel. In sporting cliches, a disappointed footballer is often said to be as sick as which bird?
A parrot.
Correct. David. In cities, what is the capital of Denmark?
Bruges.
Copenhagen. Andrew. The title Primate of all England refers to a high-ranking what, monkey or archbishop?
Monkey.
Archbishop. Camille. In motoring, what is the name of the gear that causes a vehicle to move in a backwards direction?
Reverse.
Yes!
Bank.
John. In theatre, the actress performing the principal female role, such as Maria in The Sound of Music, is known alliteratively as a leading what?
Leading lady.
Correct, Noel. In the 1960s TV puppet series Captain Scarlet, what I, meaning unbreakable, was the word applied to the title character?
Invincible.
No, indestructible. David, according to a saying documented by the 16th century writer John Haywood, which celestial body is made of green cheese?
The moon.
Correct, Andrew. In stereotyping, John Barrowman was turned down for the sitcom Will and Grace because he was considered what, too gay or too straight?
Too straight.
Correct, Camille.
Bang.
In cinema, Tom Hanks was the star and Ron Howard the director of which 2006 film based on a best-selling novel by Dan Brown?
Da Vinci Code.
Correct.